can't believe how much you talk about the DNC. Well, they're doing really good work. Yeah, but they refuse to release that post-mortem. Why is that a bad thing? Because we have to know what went wrong to not do it again. And it will prove the leftists are right. You're sure about that? Yeah? I think it would probably show that most Americans care about the cost of living. And all it would do is destroy any possible chance we have at unity. Look, 2024 was a long time ago. Not in terms of years, but in terms of why people are voting for Democrats. We have overperformed and oftentimes won in virtually every single election since Ken Martin became chair. At this point, how can it help us win more elections to know what people thought in 2024? Because that's what you do? That's not a reason, Doomerella. How are we not doomed? Not even acknowledging what I said? I'll get back to you on that. What are your stories? St. James Parish in Louisiana is known as Cancer Alley. Why? Because most of the residents are Black and low income, and the parish and industries in Louisiana at large are comfortable putting their health at risk. That sounds like environmental racism. They think so too. And so does Clinton appointee Judge Carl Barbier, who is letting the Inclusive Louisiana lawsuit against these chemical plants proceed. The parish lost this round? Yeah, that's actual progress. There's still progress happening all over the country, even if it isn't coming from the federal level. Okay, you're right. That makes me feel less doomed. What else? The ICE facility in South Portland, Oregon has until March 16th to make their facility follow the land use regulations. Or what? They have to pay the city of Portland about $1,000 a month. Wow, so much. Well, no, but it's something Portland is able to do. And they only found out that the rules were being violated because a member of the public reported it. And they did an investigation back in September. Why is this happening now? Because ICE tried to argue they weren't doing that, but the violation officially stands. Well, I guess it's something. Yeah, and every little something adds up. And that's why we're not doomed. Sure, I guess, a little jump in logic there, but okay. What else? Remember how Republicans were messing with the North Carolina Supreme Court race? Yeah, they tried to get voters removed from the voter rolls after they'd already voted. Yeah, well, a settlement was reached and they lost. Voters are staying on the rolls? Yeah. Their argument was that 250,000 voters didn't have the right information in the rolls. But that's because when they registered, it wasn't needed. So they're gonna have to add that information, but they stay on the rolls. Can't believe you had good voter roll news. Yeah, it's almost all bad, but we need to spread when it's not. And I can do that because my voice is my superpower, but only when I use it. And spreading these 3 stories would be a good way to use it. Yeah, I hope these 3 stories make you feel less doomed. The best way you can make sure more people see this information is by following, subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing my work. Because the less doomed we feel, the more we can fight back.